Okay, so I think I've organized my thoughts enough to talk to you about Hazbin Hotel's Addicted music video. Friendly reminder, I live in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is known for a lot of adult entertainment, and I found this music video to be both empowering as well as poignant and actually pointing out a lot of the real risks that come with being part of that business sector. And yes, I call it the business sector, that's what it is. Whether it's been fully decriminalized or not in different, depending on what you do, in different states is a related subject, but not one I'm going to get into here. So one of the things that I found interesting was in the comments that people were talking about, man, we want Valentino dead. Because yeah, I agree with that, like, for sure. Because he's a nasty son of a bitch. But like, Angel Dust being like the character that everyone dotes on, it makes me wonder in real life if those same commentators on YouTube would actually feel the same way about somebody if they met somebody and found out that they were in the adult entertainment industry or they were an exotic dancer, etc., etc. Would they still be like that kind or that concerned or being like, yeah, man, like they shouldn't get messed with. Let's that person up who is messing with them, right? Like, so I guess my whole thing is me being the person I am is going, well, it's really interesting that people are having these strong feelings provoked by this music video, and yet I wonder if in their offline life, if they would still feel the same if they met somebody like that. So that was something that was running through my head after I read those. I love Cherry Bomb. I liked Cherry Bomb before, I love her even more now. and I saw that some people, I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw that some people were speculating that that Valentino's business sector was the one that Cherry Bomb was bombing in the first episode of Hazbin Hotel. Or whether or not Valentino's dead, I'm pretty sure Valentino's dead. And if that is true, that would be great because he's terrible and no loss there for me emotionally. But like, yeah, I think it's pretty interesting, these different characters that, I think at first, there are a lot of interesting jokes in the first episode of Hazbin Hotel, the pilot, I guess. And you could say that kind of cheapens some things. I'm like, nah, it's just part of that fast-paced atmosphere that Vivzi's going, because Vivzi was trying to pack so much information in one episode, which was amazing. I have ADHD though, so I don't know, I maybe was able to follow it better or worse, who knows. But this music video was gorgeous. It was really, really well done. I felt like it had a lot going on in it. And including that character that Cherry Bomb has in that puddle that people are speculating about now as to who that person is. And I'm just having a lot of fun with this. I'm not always a huge fan of music that, to me anyway, sounds more poppy, but I love dance music, and this was definitely a dance song, and I loved that so much for that reason. I keep saying I love it, but it's because I do. And it's not just because, I don't know, it's just one of those things where you look at somebody's art and like this world that they're trying to build or are building successfully thus far, right? And you're excited for it because you're excited for them, and you're also excited for the creative team, and you're excited for the fandom because this is something that people haven't gotten to see a lot of. I've talked about this before. There's just not really a lot of, there's starting to be more, thank goodness. But there used to not be as much of adult-themed animation and things like that dealt with issues that were more serious, stuff like drug addiction, stuff like, the adult entertainment industry in this case, and things like that. It's great to see it actually being addressed in an art form that obviously provokes a lot of different emotions in all of us. And so, successfully done. If that was the point, successfully done. And hey, most songs are meant to provoke an emotional reaction, right? So yeah, I'd say it was done well. And also I want those like retro sunglasses Cherry Bomb and Angel Dust were wearing at that one point when they were both like doing the duo ditty. I was like, yes, 1,000 times yes. The different backgrounds were also really gorgeous. I really loved it when they showed the ceiling of more of the dance floor and everything. I don't know who did those backgrounds. They did a great job. And the vocals were good. They were good. So, as you can see, I like art. so this is art. Whether you like it or not, or agree with it or not, it's art, and I'm definitely going to continue to stay tuned and continue to be giddy as hell for the rest of Hazbin Hotel. I should have signed off with that, and it's I know people have said it a million times, but it's true. It's edgy, and it's enjoyable because it keeps coming out with things like this. Like who here would have picked, yes, the next thing that is going to come out is this longer feature-length thing on this channel is going to be a music video about addiction that's going to feature a pole dancing number that features issues that are very serious related to abuse, sexual abuse, and stuff like that. How many people have that on their 2020 bingo? You know, like, so that's the other thing, is this channel is surprising for a lot of people, and that's also part of what makes it enjoyable. It's like one of those great wrapped up cherry bombs that blows up in your face. Except without the death. So that's all I had to say about this. I'm in a lot of pain right now, so if I keep moving around and stuff, it's because my spine's like, ah! And for those of you who don't know, I am in the process of getting a service dog, which is great because I've spent several years of 5 years trying not to have one, and I'm just like, nah, I need one. So, yeah. There will be a dark update. Like I said in my other video, I've been savoring it. I love that show so much. And I know, like I said in the other video, by the time I update it, the internet's gonna be like, no one cares anymore. And I'm gonna be like, too bad, I'm making it anyway. So, I'm watching some anime this season too, so I may or may not make some updates about that. 2 of them are pretty cringy. I don't know how I feel about them. Yeah. That actually also has to do with the concept of what you may or may not call, I don't know because if there's no sex involved, is it really considered, that gets into shady territory. I can't even talk. I'm just like so mortified, like that gets into weird territory. I'm not sure how I feel about this. And it's not stuff that's normally talked about. It's about Rent a Girlfriend, which is the anime. And I was watching it, and it was one of the ones that's not as serious that I was like, hey, this looks like shit. I'll watch it for one episode just to see how terrible this is. And so far, I've been like, this is exactly as terrible as I thought it was going to be. But the artwork's gorgeous. Pain smile. Anyway, take care as you're able, everyone. COVID is still here and strong in the United States. I wish that wasn't so. And here in Las Vegas, that is especially so. So, take care as you're able. Bye.